Yes, very good morning to all of you. Here is the solutions of the TCS Nqt 2022 TCS Nqt 2022 batch. The date of examination is 14th September 2021. Slot 1, that is from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. All the numerical questions, numerical ability questions and the solutions that I am going to explain. This is part 1 of this video. Let us start the first question, my dear viewers. A test containing 220 questions. 220 questions, a test containing. Gaurav answered 55% of the first 120 questions. So first 120 questions, which means rest are 100 questions. Gaurav answered 55% of the first 120 questions correctly. So what is 55% of 120? 55%, 60, 10% is 12, 5% is 6, 66. So 66 answered correctly, which means 44 are wrong. In this 120 questions, 66 correct, 44 wrong. Now rest of the 100. What is the percentage of the other 100 questions does he need to answer correctly? So the entire examination he answered 70% of the questions correctly. So total 70% correctly you should answer. What is 70% of 220? 70% of 220 is nothing but 154. So total Gaurav has to answer 154 questions correctly. Already answered 66 questions correctly. Now rest of the questions that he need to answer correctly is 88. These 88 questions need to answer correctly from these 100 questions. The percentage is 88%. So from the other 100 questions, Gaurav has to answer 88 questions correctly. The percentage is 88%. What number should be subtracted from 8, 15, 24, 36 such that all numbers are formed same order in proportion? What is the same order in proportion? Let us say A is to B is the same as C is to D. In this case, the in proportion in the sense A by B ratio should be equal to C by D ratio. This is what he is asking. For that, what we need to subtract? Let us say I am subtracting x minus x, and x I am subtracting. This ratio should be 24 minus x, 36 minus x. So this should be same. What should be the value of x? I am subtracting x from each number so that they are in proportion. In proportion in the sense, this is the property. So I am applying componendo and dividendo. What is the componendo and dividendo for this? A plus b divided by a minus b is equal to c plus d divided by c minus d. If I apply componendo dividendo to this 8 plus 15, 23 minus x plus x, 2x divided by 15 minus 8 is 7. Here also 60 minus 2x divided by 12. I am just applying this one. So upon calculation of this using the cross multiplication, I already calculated. That's why I'm, for saving the time, I'm presenting the answer. For saving the length of the video, I'm saving the length of the video, I'm directly giving. But you need to do the calculation. So here the main intention is the idea. Giving the idea is important. Once the idea is okay, then you can do the calculative part. Calculative part is the secondary, right? The answer for this question is minus 72 by 5. So you need to subtract minus 72 divided by 5 from each number so that they are in proportion. The income of Rekha and Rekha 60% more than that of Anu. That's okay. Let us say income of Anu is 100. right? The best way to answer this question is assuming a number. The best number for assumption is 100 because we can easily calculate percentages for 100. Then what is the income of Rekha? 60% more, which is nothing but 160%. What is 160% of 100? Is 160. Sashi, say 35% less than 85% of the total income of Anu and Rekha. Total income of Anu and Rekha is 360. Now, 80% of the total income of Anu and Rekha. What is 80% of 360? The 80% of 360 is nothing but 208. So, this 208 is equal to what? 35% less, the 35% less, that is 65% of, that is 65% of 65% of 208. This 65% of 208, 65% of 65%. Sorry my dear viewers, very sorry. This 208 is nothing but 65% of the Sashi mark, Sashi income. So what is 100% of the Sashi income? What is 100% of the Sashi income? 208 into 100, 208 into 100 divided by 65, which is nothing but, by doing the using the on-screen calculator, I'm going to get 135.2. This is Shashi income, 135.2. What is asking, by what percentage of income of Sashi less than the income of Rekha? Rekha income is 160, Sashi income is 135.2. How much less? 160 minus 135.2, which is nothing but 24.8, comparing with Rekha into 100. So by using the on-screen calculator, I got 15.5. Simple percentage question. Simple percentage question, right? A is to B, B is to C is given. D is 20% less. First I would like to calculate A is to B is to C. Here B is common, B is 3 here, B is 4 here. So 12. So first ratio I am multiplying with this ratio, I am multiplying with 4. If I multiply with 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. Second ratio I am multiplying with 3. If I multiply with 3, 4 3s are 12. B is 12. Sorry. 3 5s are 15. This is A is to B is to C. D is 20% less than C. D is 20%. D is 20% less than C. Find the ratio between A and D. D is 20% less than C. C is equal to 15. If C is equal to 15, D is 20% less than C. So 15 minus 20% of 15. So D is equal to 15 minus, what is the 20% of 15? 10% is 1.5, that is 20% is 15 minus 3 is 12. D is 12. Find the ratio between A and D. A is 8, D is 12. The ratio is 4 to 4 3, so 2 is to 3. 2 is to 3 is not there in the options. 2 is to 3 is not there in the option. Sorry my dear viewers, this is 20% less. No, this is 20% more. This is 20% more than C. D is 20% more than C. In that case, D is equal to 15 plus 20% of 15. That is 15 plus 3 is 18. So A is 8, D is 18. So what I am going to get? 2 4s are, 2 9s are. A is to D is 4 is to 9. Sorry for the typing mistake. The difference between simple interest occurred on sum of p percentage and p minus 5% after 4 years will be 12,000. Find the sum. Simple interest differences is given PRT by 100. This is used effectively. For p percentage, simple interest is x. Let us say principal is x. P into 4. PRT divided by 100 minus same principal. Rate of interest is now p minus 4 years divided by 100. This difference is given as 12,000. If we see p xp4 xp4 which was there in both, so subtraction it will be cancelled. The rest of the term is x into 4 into 4 by 100, that is 5. This is 5. 5 4s are 20. So 20x divided by 100, which is nothing but 12,000. So 25's x is equal to 60,000. X is nothing but 60,000. X, which is nothing but the principal or the sum. Very simple questions are again in this lot. A fill in 20 minutes, B fill in X minutes, C empty in 60 minutes. So okay. Whereas ABC opened simultaneously filled in 15 minutes. What is the value of X? Mountain LCM of 20, 60, 15 is nothing but 60. Let us say 60 liters is the capacity of the tank. Now A can fill how much? 60 by 20. 3 liters it will fill in how many minutes? 1 minute. 60 by 20. Now B X minutes we don't know. What about C? C 60 minutes. 60 minutes 60 liters. So 1 liter empty in 1 minute. This is emptying. Emptying I am showing with minus. Filling I am showing with plus. Now if 3 are together works. 3 are together works. 15 minutes. 60 by 15. 4 liters filled in 1 minute. Just see, A fill 3 minutes, 3 liters. C empty 1. Effectively how much? 2 liters filled. 2 liters filled. All 3 together 4 liters filled. So from this information, B fill 2 liters. B fill 2 liters in 1 minute. A and C together 2 liters. A, B, C together 4 liters, which means B 2 liters in 1 minute. The capacity is 60 liters. 60 liters, each minute 2 liters, which means it will take 30 minutes to fill. B takes 30 minutes to fill, which is nothing but X value. B takes X minutes, which is nothing but 30 here. Very simple, easy LKG level question from the important topic of time and work. Without time and work, there is no TCS written test paper from the last 15 years. What is the median of the following observations? To calculate the median, first you need to arrange the given data in a proper ascending or descending sequence. Here I am arranging in ascending sequence. What is the ascending order? A minus 3, then A minus 1, then A minus 1 by 3, then A plus 1 by 5, then A plus 3 by 7, and finally A plus 2 by 3. This is the ascending order. After making the ascending order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of terms are 6. 6 is nothing but even number. If number of terms are even, median is equal to mean of n by 2th term, comma n by 2 plus 1th term. These mean n is 6 by 2, third term, comma fourth term, third comma fourth terms average. Third term is A minus 1, fourth term is A plus 1. which means a minus 1 by 3 plus a plus 1 by 5 divided by 2. This is the median. This is the median. A minus 1 by 3, a plus 1 by 3. So just to do the simplification, after doing the simplification, I got a minus 1 by 15, which was there in the options. A milkman adds 20% of water to a given quantity of milk. He marks the price of adulterated milk by 25% of the price of the pure milk. What discount should he offer on the market price for a no profit, no loss situation? Understand this question in a better way. Let us say 100 liters of quantity is there, which is adulterated. 100 liters of quantity is there, right? 100 liters whose cost is 100 rupees. Which cost is 100 rupees. Now in this adulterated 100 liters, 20% water, which means 20 liters of water, and 80 liters of what? Milk, which is pure milk, right? So water cost is how much? 0. Water cost is 0. Water cost is 0, which means this 80 liters cost is how much? 100. So cost price is 100. Okay. Now what happens? 25% of the pure milk. He marks the price adulterated by 25%. Just understand in a proper way. 80. He marks the price of the adulterated milk by 25% of the price of the pure milk. 25% price of the pure milk. That's okay. See here. So this pure milk cost, it is 80 rupees, 80 liters, 80 rupees. Then he marked 25% more. So 80% of 80% plus 25% of 80. 1 by 4, 20. 80 plus 20 is 100. This is the selling price. This is the selling price, or this is the marked price. He marked this one, right? Now what he wants to no profit, no loss. His expenditure is 80. He marked as 100 and he wants to sell for 100. Now no profit, no loss, in the sense this marked 100, he has to give it for 80. Understand, my dear viewers, this marked 100, he has to give it for 80, which means he is giving a discount of 80 on he is giving a discount of 20 on 100. The percentage is how much? 20%. He has to give a discount of 20%, right? For better explanation, for understanding, I am explaining this question one more time. Let us say 100 liters of adulterated milk is there, which means the composition of water and milk. 20% is water, which means 20 liters is water. It means 80 liters is what? 80 liters is what? Pure milk. Pure milk. Let us say cost of this 80 liters is 80 rupees. He marked 25% above. 80 plus 25% of 80, which is nothing but 100. He marked 100. Marked 100. He wants no loss, no profit, which means this marked 100, he has to sell it for 80, which means giving a discount of 20 on the market of 100. The percentage of discount is 20. That is what? In an examination, 55% of the students passed in 621. 55% of the students passed and 621 failed, which means 45% are failed. That is nothing but 621. If the number appeared for the exam was 69% of those who had applied for the exam. Those who had applied for the exam. Okay. Those who had applied for the exam. 55% of the in an examination, just understand this question, in an examination 55% of the students passed, which means 45% are failed, and that was given as a number as 621. Okay, 45% failed. So let us say how many are appeared for the exam. I am asking, appeared, nothing but 100. 45% failed, so 100% is how much? 6021 into 100 divided by 45. This is appeared. Right? Now if the number appeared for the exam was 69% of those who applied, so this is nothing but 69% of applied. This is nothing but 69% of the applied. Now how many are applied? Then what is the 100% of applied we need? 100% of the applied we need. Just to do it like this, 621 into 100 divided by 45 into 100 by 69, cross multiplication, 100 by 69. Remember, this is 100% of appeared. This is in the box 100% of appeared, and this is also equal to what? 69% of applied. We need 100% of the applied. Just cross multiplication. Upon cancellation, I got, using on-screen calculator, I got 2000. So applied are 2000. That's it. Applied are 2000. In 2020, certain number of students from the Institute A appeared in the annual examination. 35% student failed. That's okay. In the same year, 250% more the students than that of A appeared in the same examination from the Institute B. So let us say Institute A 100 are there. Percentages are there, it is easy. 100 appeared. 35% failed. So 35% failed, which means 65 are passed from Institute A. Now Institute B, how many are appeared? 250% more. So 100 plus, this more is very important. 100 plus 250% of 100. Nothing but from Institute B, 350 are appeared. 350 are appeared. Okay. If 70% of the total students of A and B are passed in the examination, now from A and B, how many are appeared? From A 100, from B 350. Total 450 are appeared from A and B. How many are passed? 70%. So 70% of 450. 70% of 450 is nothing but 315. These 315 students are passed from both the institutions. In this 315, 35 are from Institute A. 35 are from Institute A passed. So remaining are how many? Sorry, 35 are failed. 65 are passed, right? 65. 65 are passed. So remaining 250 are passed from Institute B. Remaining 250 are passed from Institute B. Then the fail percentage, 350 are appeared from Institute B, 250 are passed from Institute B, so 100 are failed from Institute B. 100 are failed from institute B. Percentage 100 are failed out of 350. Percentage we need 0 gets cancelled. So by using on-screen calculator I got 28.6. So 28.6% of the students from institute B are failed. That's it. The everything starts, I'm here from 100. You have to assume a good number. That number must be 100 if the percentages are given, because we can easily calculate percentages for the 100. That is the reason why. The ratio of income of A and B is 3:5. That's okay. Income is 3:5. So let us say income of A and B. Very easy question. Let us say 3x, 5x. Similar questions I explained in my video course as well as in my books that I was written. Similar questions. So let us say expenditures in what ratio? 4:7. Let us say 4y, 5y. Income minus expenditure, we will give the saving. So saving of A, 3x minus 4y, which was given as 8,000. So 5x minus 4y, that is the saving of B. 5x minus 5y. 5x minus here 7y. This is 7y. 5x minus 7y. This was given as how much? Saving of B is 11,000. If I solve these two, I will get the values of x and y. I got the value of x as 12,000. I got the value of x as 12,000. Then what is the difference between the income of A and B? Difference between the income of A and B is 5x minus 3x, 2x. X is how much? 12,000. 2 into 12,000 is 24,000. The quartile deviation. What is quartile deviation? The quartile deviation of a series is given by Q3 minus Q1. Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2, where Q3 is nothing but what? Median of upper half of the sequence. Median of upper half of a sequence. Median of upper half of the sequence. Q1 is nothing but median of lower half of the sequence. Right. So for calculation of median, we need to arrange the terms in ascending order. So the ascending order is 4, 7, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24, 26, 36. This is the ascending order. So the number of terms are how many? 11, which is nothing but odd. So if n is odd, the Q3 can be, Q3 is nothing but 3 into n plus 1 by 4. And Q1 is equal to n plus 1 by 4. So 3 into n is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12 by 4. 4 3s are 9th term. What is 9th term in this sequence? 24. Now n plus 1. n is 11 plus 1. 12 by 4. 12 by 4 is 3. Third term. Third term in this ascending order sequence is, third term is 12. Now substitute over here. That is 24 minus 12 divided by 2. 24 minus 12, 12 by 6. This 6 is nothing but quartile deviation. And that quartile deviation is given as Z. So Z is equal to 6. Right? Now substitute Z is equal to 6 over here. So the sequence is 9, 7, Z is 6, another 6 is there, 16, 12. Now these terms median we need. Again arrange in ascending order. If I arrange in ascending order, 6, 6, 7, 9, 12, 16, right? How many terms? 8 terms, which is nothing but even. If it is even, median is nothing but mean of n by 2, 8 by 2. Here now n is how much? 8. 8 by 2. 8 by 2. N is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6 terms. These are 6 terms even. Right? 6 by 2. Third term. 3 plus 1. Fourth term. Mean of these two terms. Third term is 7. Fourth term is 9. 7 plus 9 by 2. 16 by 2, 8. That is. I explained number of questions of quartile deviation and mean deviation and mean calculation and median calculations also in my video course at a length. Sonu traveled an average, 64 from his office, returning by the same route. Due to traffic, what happens? Half an hour longer. He returned at an average of 48. Find the distance. Let us say distance is x. Onward speed is 64. Distance by speed, you will get the time. Same distance, return speed is 48. This is the time taken. This difference of time taken is how much? Half an hour. This is what? X by 64 minus x by 48 is given as the difference of half an hour, right? Time difference in onward and return. If I solve using my on-screen calculator, I got 96. As my answer, right? 96. How? This is x into difference is how much? 16. LCM is how much? 64 into 18, which is 64 into 48, which is nothing but 1 by 2. 16 3s are 232. 32 into 3, 96. That is the distance. Simple basic LKG level question from time, speed, distance. A dealer marks the price of an item with an intent of 25% profit. After selling the item, he realizes that the customer has paid 15% less. What should he have paid? Less than what? 15% less. Tanu pay cheyalసిన దానికన్నా 15% less. Find out the actual profit percentage made by the dealer. Okay. Let us say cost price is 100. It is easy to calculate the things with 100 as the percentages are given. So selling price is how much? 100 plus 25% profit, which is nothing but 125. So customer has to pay 125%, but he paid 15% less, which is nothing but 125 minus 15% less, that is 15% of 125. So he paid how much? 106.25, right? 106. Cost price is 100. Shopkeeper got 106.25. So profit is how much? 6.25. Cost price is 100. We need profit percentage 6.25%. So that's it, my dear viewers. That's the end of my very recent exam. 14th September 2021, slot 1 numerical ability questions and the solutions. My dear viewers, day 1 slot 1 slot 2, day 2 slot 1 slot 2, day 3 slot 1. These are the slots till now completed. All the numerical ability questions, all the reasoning ability questions, Similar questions I covered in my complete video course consisting of 125 plus videos of each and every topic separately and 30 plus company based. In this I covered all these questions at a length, right? The validity is 9 months. I'm sure 90% of 90% of the written test questions in aptitude will definitely available in my video course. That is the importance or the greatness of my video course. If you want this video course, you can get it for 899. For that you can mail to this or to this number. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much. Repeatedly listen, you will get the good idea, you will get the good clarity of each and every question which was given, right? All the best to all the viewers for the rest of your slots.